Hey guys, it's Bulldozer Man. This episode was recorded a few days ago, so I'd just like to take this time to send out my sincere thoughts and prayers to the friends and family of Jonathan Joss, who was tragically assassinated in a homophobic hate crime on June 1st. The news is calling it a dispute with a neighbor, and the police are saying there's no evidence of a hate crime, but I think anybody with a functional brain can look at the facts and realize what was really happening here. And no matter where you are in the sexual attraction spectrum, straight, gay, lesbian, or any other fourth group, nobody deserves to watch their loved ones suffer and die right before their eyes like this. Here's to hoping the scumbag responsible for this faces swift and long-lasting justice. Keep faith, everybody.
Well, isn't this a lovely surprise? Welcome back to Final Fantasy II, guys. It's time for more Final Fantasy action with the Toram gang. But first, let's have a peek at our stats. Try as we did, we could not level Melody's spells any higher than 11. The enemies in the game's main overworld are just too weak to give any more experience towards their next levels at this point, so we won't be able to level them any farther until much later in the game.
That's Final Fantasy II for you. They had to balance the game out somehow. Even though we're still absolutely broken at this stage, even more so now that my HP has caught up with you and Alex. And speaking of Alex, why hasn't he said anything yet?
I guess he fell asleep after voicing that previous video for Bulldozer Man.
Well, we need to wake him up somehow. And I think I have just the
Melody,
thing.
for the love of God, please don't do anything rash.
Hey Alex! Barbara's been kidnapped by Albert!
Huh? What? Did someone say something about Barbara? What's going on?
Melody said, Barbara's got a new swimsuit she's going to wear this summer. Yeah, and she can't wait to show you next time you visit her. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, for real? Damn, I must have impressed her with my
Melody,
skills
never say
last
that
time we
around him
met up.
again. Do you want him to go
Then
crazy
again,
and hurt somebody?
You don't save a girl
Sorry,
from
Chris.
a half dozen
It was
abyss
all I could
monsters
think
without
of.
impressing her. So I guess that's a given. Hey, are you two paying attention to me?
Oh no, man. We hear you, and that's awesome. Hope you and Barbara have a good time together when that happens.
Indeed, it's always exciting to get a new piece of swimwear during the summertime. It's why I'm looking forward to Toram's summer event this year.
Well, enough yapping about our summer plans, let's get back to Final Fantasy. We have the goddess Belle, so we need to get back to Altair and consult the princess for what to do next.
Yep, R.I.P. to the homie, Joseph. His time in the spotlight was brief, but he did save us from a trap boulder, so that's a thing.
We're not even at the Dreadnought dungeon yet, and the body count is already rising at an alarming rate. This game may be slow, but it wastes no time in creating a mass casualty situation.
No kidding. And I thought Toram's guild raid bosses were notorious for their high body counts.
Well, now we need to head to the next dungeon. And since it's such a long hike away, even for me to traverse, I don't feel like walking over there. So guess who we're going to go and see?
Okay, here we are. The next dungeon. This one is pretty long, so I think this video will just be this one dungeon, then we'll do the Dreadnought next time. How's that sound to you guys?
That sounds good. I can't hang around long after all. My fair lady Barbara needs her knight in shining armor today after all.
Oh boy, I think I might have started something very unhealthy.
Well, this is going to be interesting. And here we are with yet another guest party member. Insert generic text on how the guest party members all suck. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone needs to hear that again. Instead, why don't we talk about something else for a while? Something that came up last episode because I know it's going to get brought up eventually.
Oh, yeah, you and Alex knocking me out when I was going into that heat cycle. I still can't believe that happened to me. I'm so sorry I freaked you two out. Suzuki gave me some special medicine to keep the heat cycles from starting up again, so I think I'll be all right now.
Hey, what are friends for? And while we do like how attractive you look, especially in more revealing clothing, those comments you were making were just straight up sus. I'm honestly glad that last episode got spammed with dislikes to hell and back again. Hopefully they'll serve as a reminder of why we need to keep such a close eye on you.
Alex, those dislikes were detected to have been done by a bot and were removed from the video. They don't count. You are aware of this, yes?
Meh, tomatoes, potatoes.
What the crap?
Well, since we're just running through this dungeon right now, I'm just going to ask where the hell the Super Mario Bros. 2 trailer is. It's literally June. And if we don't see the first trailer drop by November of this year, I'm going to assume the film is getting pushed back into summer or fall of 2026.
Frankly, I have to agree. This is the time of kick-ass video game movie adaptations after all, and if Nintendo falls behind Sonic and Minecraft, they'll never live it down.
From what I understand, the first trailer will drop in October of this year. We'll see if it does, but you never know. Any number of things could happen between now and then that could cause it to be delayed. So for now, let's wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I think it's also true that Disney finally got a win with those live-action remake movies with Lilo and Stitch. 146 million on opening weekend is not a bad number, especially compared to how badly Snow White flopped. But it's still not quite enough to pull ahead of Minecraft, which managed higher numbers than that on opening day.
Putting aside how badly Alex butchered that movie title there, it's also worth pointing out that for all intents and purposes, that particular movie is still the same brand of disgustingly mid as the rest of Disney's live-action lineup. It wasn't quite as bad as the rest, but it was still pretty mid. There's literally no reason to watch it, aside from morbid curiosity if you missed out on the original.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Disney would have been better off remaking Tangled. It would have worked better in a live-action setting, but they canned that remake for whatever reason. What's next? Are they gonna do a remake of Who Framed Roger Rabbit next?
Chris, don't let Dusty hear you say that. Jesus. Do you want us to get demolished by the Crimson Canine to hell and back again?
Yeah, bad idea, Chris. Don't give Disney any ideas.
Oh, for the love of Kangaroo Jack. The guest party members are such ass fungus, on guy.
Agreed. Even the NPCs in Genshin Impact could fight better than this. This is just laughable.
Well, while we're watching this unfold, is there anything you two want to mention?
Well, I guess I can talk about Wizard 101. More specifically, that upcoming summer update that's going to overhaul Aquila quite heavily, including the fan-favorite Mount Olympus dungeon. Frankly, I'm expecting the update to flop, but who knows? Maybe King's Isle will surprise us for once.
We'll just have to see. Although the last batch of updates have had at least 1 or 2 major glitches in them that have caused no end of frustration for the fan base. Does everyone remember what happened to Celestia during the first week after the spring update went live? I swear, King's Isle needs to let these updates cook longer if they don't want half the player base rage quitting on them.
Yeah, well, we all know King's Isle by now. They'll always be doing what they do, pushing out half-baked updates and praying the game doesn't break down because they don't know any other way to do it. So I'll just be sitting over here with a bag of popcorn, watching that update fail. Don't mind me.
That's pretty accurate. Insert a meme with days since we last had a game-breaking glitch, with the number 0 on it right here, folks. This is just the norm for King's Isle at this point.
You know it. And to think a character bearing my name was added to that game. I honestly feel insulted.
You're not going to send assassins out to clean the mess up again, are you?
No, I already did that twice to shut the haters up.
What the Sigma? Am I on acid right now?
Hey, I just wanted to ask, has anyone seen or heard from Gus lately? He hasn't been showing up to do his housekeeper duties lately.
He pulled some kind of prank on Lumen and Stell at a spa, and is currently in hiding. I guess he's scared to death of 2 angry women beating the snot out of him with oversized baseball bats. God knows I would be.
Oh, that Gus, will he ever learn? What kind of prank did he pull anyway?
I think he stole their clothes and set fire to them behind the spa, with a big sign saying, "We are the queens of not wearing bras," paint sprayed on an advertisement board above them.
Jesus. Someone woke up on the wrong side of his mother that morning.
Damn, Alex! I can't tell if that was a Tony Hawk's Underground reference or not. But that was just savage.
That guy literally only exists to cause trouble, so I don't really give a fuck.
Me and the boys are going to have a good laugh about that one at the League of Champions later tonight. Ha 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 ha.
I'm serious here. Why does Gus have to be such a toxic little shithead every time he appears on the channel? In both of his appearances, he's done nothing but act like a total dork. I swear the amount of restraint it took to not turn that Monopoly video into a VivziePop video damn near made my skull explode.
Amber came close, but at least she was able to show some restraint. Good on her, I suppose. God knows I might not have been able to hold back if I were there with you guys. But we're getting off topic here. Gus is quite the asshole, not gonna lie. But it can't be denied that he did make that video much more interesting. If we want to increase the viewer base, we definitely need to invite him to join us next time we play a competitive game.
Well, just as long as he doesn't start spitting strays at the girls again. I still can't get the sound of Amber yelling at him out of my ears.
If he starts in on me again like he did last time, he will be getting power blasted to the damn moon. I swear to God, I am not capping here.
Yep, that's accurate. Act like an asshole, get treated like one.
Act like a lemming in a dark hole, get a frag grenade thrown down there to blow your ass out before it gets run over by a steamroller.
Alex, what the actual monkey fuck?
Monkeys and typewriters.
All right, everybody, get ready. It's boss time. This guy is completely immune to magic damage. In fact, he absorbs it to heal himself. So we're going to have to go with melee.
This is going to be like that one time Robot Chicken threw a frag grenade into Fraggle Rock. A complete and utter slaughter. Let's get to it.
How many lemmings could a lemming launcher launch if a lemming launcher could launch lemmings? Or whatever the fuck those things were. I don't fucking know.
Wouldn't know. They're all too busy loosing the Red Soul's screws.
And dead. Yeah, that ended predictably. We honestly shouldn't have even bothered hitting the record button. That was just totally pathetic.
After all the training we've done, it's not surprising. This game is literally our bitch right now, and I'm loving it.
Well, here's the torch. And here's the fire that goes into the torch. Anybody ready for a fireworks show? That dreadnought is looking primed for a nuclear-level explosion right about now.
Oh yeah, this is going to be epic. Time to go kick the Empire's ass real good. They'll know not to screw with the Kingdom of Finn ever again.
Oh, hold it. We got a cutscene here. Well, that's no good. Sid's airship's been captured, and it's a safe bet Princess Hilda was aboard that thing. Looks like we have to mount a rescue mission.
Well, let's grab a chocobo to speed up the trip over there to where it landed. And I guess while we're doing that, we can start our sign-off. I have to get going in a couple of minutes.
I have to get going pretty soon too. That medicine is making me really sleepy. Or it's just time for my afternoon nap, I don't know.
I guess today's episode really is going to be a shorter one. We'll tackle the dreadnought next time. I'll use a cottage to fully restore us before I save and quit out for today. So thanks for watching today's episode of Final Fantasy II, guys. We'll see you back here soon for episode 5. It's time to blow up some airships.
Peace out, guys. See you later.
Bye, everyone.
Over and out.
Time for us to fade away into the darkness. Ha 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 ha.
Why do you always have to interrupt the outro, motherfucker?